And we'll play today. Get a little news in. Judge Jamie with the Cooper Court. Officer Townsend playing along today. Dr. White, Zach over number 12. Brought to you by Pepsi. I'll ask questions, Officer Townsend. This way, if it's a wrong answer, it sounds like this. If it's a right answer, it sounds like this. Zach is eligible to play. You have a number because that's what I referred to you as. I've scanned the local newspapers this morning, AL.com, and Daily Mail for question. Let's get it cranking with this first question this morning. The great state of Alabama, according to the Decatur Daily and Sunday's edition, ranks what number in bicycle friendliness?
Athens.
49.
49 would be almost right, but wrong.
I didn't listen to
45.
Oh, let's go 50.
Hey, way to go, Officer Townsend. Coming in Alabama, the League of American Bicyclists released last week's ranking, number 50. You know why?
Why?
Poor education and poverty go hand in hand, and it makes sense that poverty and obesity don't portend great opportunities in bicycling.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Well, I'm just telling you. I didn't make it up. It says number 50.
It's dangerous to ride a bicycle. I'm sure the officers see it
Zach,
all the
when's the
time.
last time you were on a bicycle?
It's been a long time, and you won't see me going out on the road because I don't get run over.
Well, anyway, 50th.
Wow.
That's pretty. Once again, Alabama leading the way. All right, everybody has seen a billboard with Alexander Shannara on it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
There's a big thing in AL.com about him. All those TV spots, he runs everywhere but on this station. And he's got like 50 lawyers working for him. They don't take calls on weekends. Here's the question. He's got 2,000 billboards. And I don't know how many TV spots. How many calls, on average, come into their office on a Monday?
10,000.
No.
15.
4,000.
1,500 calls is correct. And that's how many calls, beating out Bill Matthews of Athens. But anyway, that's how many calls come in on there.
Wow.
Dan Totten came in second.
He'd be first.
Man, but 2,000 billboards and thousands of TV spots. That's a lot of calls.
Yeah.
How many cases?
Has he ever tried in his life?
How many cases did they try last year in court? I mean, going to court.
Actually go to court? Or
They get 1,500 calls on a Monday alone.
25.
12.
I'll go with 10. They only tried 10 cases.
Oh, man.
That
So
means they're
just
settling them as
flipping
quick as they can.
Yeah.
Somebody's missing out on some money in that
Here's an
case.
easy question for you.
Yes, sir.
What are Alabama's most popular baby names? Girls and boys. Let's start with boys.
Billy Bob.
Good answer, but wrong. John Earl, wrong.
Surely not, Zach.
John.
John is number 3.
Jason.
Wow.
Jason, not on here. Yeah, it is. That's a Jackson.
Scott.
William is number 1.
William, Bill.
James, John, Mason, Elijah, Noah, Jackson, Alden, Jacob, and Joshua.
They sound like a lot of Bible names.
Girls' name, number 1 will be what?
Emma.
I'm going to say Sarah.
Sophie.
Sophie's a good one, too.
Sally.
All of them wrongs.
Wow.
We'll start at number 10.
Did you just do this last
Amy.
week? What?
Brooklyn. That was national.
I know,
This
I know.
Alabama. Abigail, 9. Ella, 8. Harper, Madison, Elizabeth, Isabel, Olivia, Emma, and number 1, Ava.
I said Emma.
Ava.
There you go.
Pretty nice.
What has our great president done now that has infuriated Sheriff Mike Blakely?
I
And
know.
probably, do you know what he did yesterday?
I do not.
Well, you ain't gonna like it either. And now Officer Townsend is one of those that is about to stand in line.
Is he tweeting? Is that it?
Well, yeah, that too, but he tweets a lot. But he has banned the
Banned
military
military.
equipment sales to police.
I did hear about that.
That's
Sheriff
horrible.
Blakely's not happy
I didn't
about
know
it.
They don't want the policemen like yourself to be
Too military.
too
Like
military-like.
a paramilitary? Yeah.
If I'm
I
calling
think
the
your
police
uniform
into
stands out quite nicely.
I want you guys to come in and look as fearful as all get out
And
to
protect
control
everyone.
the thugs.
Yes.
Keep everyone safe.
All right, here's another question here. How much is the average rent in the U.S., medium rent in the U.S. per month on an apartment, townhouse, condo, whatever? Medium.
$500.
$800.
1,000.
$1,364
That's high.
average
High.
rent. Might be more than that in Madison, Alabama.
Rent? You should be owning a house for that
I know
amount.
it.
Who now holds the record for most Billboard Music Awards? You probably listen to her music
Oh,
all the time.
Taylor Swift.
That's what I would guess.
Taylor Swift will be correct.
Yeah,
Now that
Where's
the
Lucas
easy
Baby
questions
when
are out of the
we need
way,
'em?
let's move on to some hard stuff. How many Republicans right now currently are running for president?
85.
Good answer, but wrong.
Seems like.
It just seems like 85.
16.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Lindsey Graham of South Carolina is the newest one. Why did he say he's running? What was his quote?
That's crazy.
Don't have a
The
clue.
world is falling apart.
Well, that's a good.
Huh? All right, here we go. Here's the easy one.
Maybe.
What are the most dangerous jobs? Name 3 of the most dangerous jobs in America.
Police officer.
And it's not a police officer.
Are you kidding me?
I'm talking about deaths per 1,000.
Oh, like a lumberjack?
Lumberjack would be number 2.
And working on a boat?
Oil rig.
Be a fisherman, that'd be number 1.
Really?
A fisherman.
A fisherman
Yeah,
is
that's
number 1.
dangerous.
132 die out of every 1,000.
Oh my goodness.
Police officers came in at like 4 or 5. Garbage men die, which I used to be before I started television,
Firefighters. Be careful.
4 times more than a fireman or a security guard.
Police officer.
Huh?
Chauffeurs.
Average garbage man makes $35,000 a year.
That says chauffeurs.
Madison police officers make $75,000 a year.
I wish.
All right, who is suing the city of New York City for
New York City.
$5 million
Oh, you told me this. I'm ineligible. This is ridiculous.
because she sprained her ankle walking on a sidewalk?
J-Lo.
Al Sharpton's 29-year-old daughter, Idiot Sharpton.
Now, if she got away with that, that would open up
Dominique
lawsuits
Sharpton.
everywhere.
Million.
But they just showed her climbing a mountain
Ankle.
not long ago after that.
Oh,
Hey, must be
busted.
she got miraculously.
It's tough to do with this.
Al Sharpton looked better fat. He ain't nothing but a head walking around. Not one of my favorite people, Officer Townsend. Floyd Mayweather, after winning that battle the other day, won how much money in a 4-day gambling binge?
Oh, I ain't heard. 10 million? I don't know.
Yeah, I would probably say 15 million.
True. How much?
$500,000.
Oh.
Not $5 million.
I thought you said something. I didn't say he didn't have to box.
Right now, who is the oldest woman in the world and how old is she?
You want a name?
I know her name.
115.
Isn't
But
she
how old is she?
115?
Huh?
115? No? Okay.
There she is.
Oh, wow.
120.
I'll go with Officer Townsend. 140. They're doing DNA tests. If proven, she would be by far, the oldest living person ever.
Wow.
Besides Methuselah.
That is
Wow.
amazing.
Where's the wisdom, Zach?
Good.
Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see.
I like that,
I
Zach.
like that.
Give it to us one more time, Zach. I didn't get it.
Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see.
Okay,
You
Zach.
Just
need to
be
hear that one,
kind.
Jay.
Just be kind, Jamie.
All right.
Judge.
Always be kind.
Here's one I know y'all can give. What is nomophobia? Not nymphophobia. Nomophobia.
No-mo.
No more.
Nymphophobia, I got.
You don't want no more of it?
Like no more.
No-mo.
What'd you say that?
You don't want no more of it?
That's a triple roll.
No-mo-phobia.
We don't want
Nomophobia.
Judge Jamie.
Good answer, but a roll.
Hey, I know a lot of people would agree with that one.
Y'all give up?
No-mo. Yes, what?
It's when you suffer anxiety if you're separated from your smartphone. 3.6 times more women than men have this problem.
Really?
Your phone, if you're unable and you're constantly topping your battery off.
What? Now, you better tell on yourself right
I
here.
do that.
He used to make fun of me because I'm constantly
Yeah, I
charging
know
my
that.
phone because I got to make sure I have charge. Now, since he's on his iPad and iPhone that looks about the size of an iPad, he's like, always, I'm only at 87%. Where's the charger?
Well, I had to charge Maddie's iPad up this morning. She was only at 53%.
Well, that's over halfway. day.
Hey, what's the deal? You guys, the police officers, and you're out on duty all the time. Are y'all on your phones a lot, or is that against the law?
So not against the law, however, you have to be safe operating a motor vehicle. Oftentimes calls need to be made, and we do our best to be as safe as possible when making a phone
You
call.
ever give anybody a ticket for being texting and driving?
No, sir, I have not.
It's hard to catch them, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
That's really if they have an accident, you can check their phone.
So you can, if a law enforcement officer actually sees them or is in the general area whenever the accident takes place.
All right.
That's
All right, we're going to check with Offertown in just a moment. Let's give it to Offertown's a winner today. You know what you win up here on the show?
Uh-oh.
Today, in case you don't have to get a chance for lunch, let me
Yes.
give you what we give up here every day, a thing of Vienna sausages, man.
Love it. Thank you.
You eat those? I love them.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yes, sir.
Those are good for 2
Yeah.
years, by the way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It'll probably be then when I
Take a break. We'll come back to Officer Towns and talk about things going on down in Madison. We'll go to some video from the Special Needs Rodeo out there Friday morning, 10 o'clock. Brad covered it. We were at Channel 31. Plus, we'll have video of that coming up later on, too, in case you miss it. I was better than anybody on all week long.
Just
I can assure you of
ask him.
that. What?
Just ask him.
Legend in his own way.
Y'all hang on.